In our industry, where traditionally you have one person, one X-ray machine, one lane, that is a model that is really going out of fashion. There's more and more pressure on our customers to be able to look at more pieces of cargo, vehicles, containers, people, as they cross borders or enter facilities, and need to do it with less people. My name is Melissa Odegaard. I'm the Global Marketing Director for S2 Global. We are a security operations company that does security screening for governments and commercial customers around the globe. CertScan is a software product that we developed to connect the inspection, which is an X-ray or radiation detection, with digital data. We really wanted to make sure that we were answering one of the big asks that they had, which was and is, I just want to be able to use everything I need to use from one screen. So we were looking for a team that was also innovative, that was forward-looking, creative, thoughtful, and that's really what we found in UEGroup.
The problem space that CertScan exists within is really interesting because it goes over a lot of different roles that have very unique needs. That meant from a design perspective that not only did we need to really nail down that interface for viewing X-ray scans in content, but also add a whole nother layer of data on that and make sure that that data is presented in a way that is adding value to the job, not distraction.
On top of that, CertScan can be used in a lot of different scenarios, such as event security, border patrol, cargo, air travel, etc. And the solution had to work for all of those scenarios. It couldn't just work for one. There's things that are going to be ideal for a user, in best case scenarios, but what does that mean for a business? What does that mean in actual implementation that takes time and money? While we were learning about the system and learning about how users were interacting with the system, we also were getting the perspective of, the business goals and what the stakeholders were hoping to get out of the project.
A lot of people that work in these industries, they're not used to being asked what they want. They're used to having to adapt to what's in front of them and not complain about it. So it's really interesting and kind of fun being able to talk to these individuals and really break down, okay, what do you do? What do you want? How do you make decisions? Don't worry about what you have to deal with now. We're gonna make something entirely new based off of you. It became a fun challenge to take all the information and turn it into a stoplight kind of scenario of green, go, yellow, check it out, red, bad. How do you simplify a complex message is really an interesting challenge. We crafted a visual language around that challenge. So how do you take that same message that you would show for one person looking at one car to somebody looking at hundreds of cars?
Having this large amount of data really lend itself to opportunities for cool visualizations that were going to be more unique and more meaningful to users. We tried to reflect a lot of the way we present the data to how it's actually laid out in the real world to bring that connection to users.
It's not just for us about creating an experience that's going to be strong for the end user, it's also articulating what makes that experience work, so that way people can continue to grow on that internally without having us be a permanent fixture in their team. We tried to create a scalable framework that was going to work from the beginning feature set to something that they could really build on and grow with.
UEGroup provided an excellent foundation for us. Our roadmap is very comprehensive, and as more data points, whether that's equipment or information, or things like CCTV or facial recognition or radiation detection and all kinds of complexities come into the platform. The design system has allowed us to have excellent conversations on how to present that information. It's made us stand out amongst competitors because we have really thought about the folks on the ground, which is important to our customers.